In this video, we embark on an exciting journey to the heart of Southeast Asia, where one of the smallest yet wealthiest countries in the world is located, the nation of Brunei. A land that may be unfamiliar to many of you, but behind this quiet facade lies an ancient history, rich culture, and pristine nature that is worth discovering and experiencing. Brunei's population is small compared to other countries in the region. The country has only around 450,000 inhabitants, most of whom live in Bandar Seri Begawan, the capital of Brunei. Bandar Seri Begawan is not only the political and economic center of the country, but with its impressive Islamic architecture and beautiful natural scenery, it is also one of Brunei's leading tourist destinations. Geographically, Brunei is a small country on the island of Borneo, sharing its only border with Malaysia. The country covers an area of approximately 5,700 square kilometers. Brunei's official religion is Islam, and the people of this country are deeply committed to Islamic principles and values. Now, let's share 10 interesting facts about Brunei. 1. One of the richest countries in the world. Brunei is one of the wealthiest countries in the world in terms of per capita income. A significant portion of this wealth comes from the vast reserves of oil and natural gas that comes from the backbone of the country's economy. Brunei's oil and gas industry allows the government to provide high social welfare for its citizens. The country's oil reserves are located in the South China Sea, crucial to Brunei's foreign exchange earnings. Brunei produces thousands of barrels of oil daily, and energy exports are a critical factor in its positive trade balance. These abundant resources have enabled the government to build a high level of public infrastructure and social services without the need to levy income taxes. Additionally, unemployment is very low, with most of the population employed in government sectors or industries related to oil and gas. 2. His wealth stems from the country's oil revenue. The Brunei royal family owns the Istana Nurul Iman, the world's largest residential palace and one of his most significant personal assets. The Sultan of Brunei also controls the country's domestic and foreign policies. He can significantly change social and economic laws without requiring legislative approval. One of his most controversial decisions in recent years has been the full introduction of Islamic Sharia law into Brunei's legal system. If you love discovering the unknown, subscribe to our channel now and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any new videos. 3. Brunei is a small country located on the island of Borneo and shares a border with Malaysia. With an area of approximately 5,765 square kilometers, it is one of the smallest countries in the world. Despite its small size, Brunei has a rich and eventful history. Until the mid-20th century, Brunei was a British protectorate administered by Britain from 1888 to 1984. However, it gained its full independence in 1984, and the Sultan of Brunei played a major role in shaping post-independence policies. Since its independence, Brunei has maintained stable economic and political stability due to the efficient management of its oil resources. Brunei's independence has made it one of the Southeast Asia's most stable and successful economies. 4. The Brunei government provides one of the highest levels of social welfare for its citizens. Thanks to huge oil and gas revenues, the country has provided many basic services to the people free of charge or at a meager cost. Free education is one of the most important benefits of this system. Education in Brunei is free for citizens from school to university, and students who wish to study abroad often receive government scholarships. In addition, free healthcare is also provided at a high level. These services include primary care, complex surgeries, and even preventive care, all provided by the government. Another critical aspect of social welfare in Brunei is government subsidies for housing and fuel. The government helps citizens to secure their homes at very low prices or through subsidies. Also, fuel costs in the country are meager, as the government has linked the price of oil to subsidies for domestic consumption. These measures have made life in Brunei very affordable and comfortable for citizens without the need to pay income tax. 5. In 2014, Brunei became the first East Asian country to officially implement Islamic Sharia law into its legal system. These laws were implemented in two stages, some of which were highly controversial. Islamic Sharia laws in Brunei cover various aspects of social and private life and include punishments such as whipping, amputation, and even stoning for certain crimes. For example, the punishment for homosexuality under these laws has been heavily criticized internationally. However, the Brunei government and supporters of these laws argue that the implementation of Sharia is part of the country's cultural and religious identity and that these laws are enforced to preserve Islamic values in society. Of course, some of these laws only apply to Muslims, and non-Muslims are mainly exempt from certain restrictions. This issue has caused much international debate, but Brunei remains committed to this approach. 6. One of Brunei's most prominent features is its strong commitment to environmental protection. Over 50% of the country's land is covered by rainforests, one of Southeast Asia's most important wildlife habitats. These forests are home to rare species of endangered plants and animals, including orangutans, Bornean elephants, and various rare birds. The Brunei government has enacted strict laws to protect these forests. It is working hard to prevent environmental damage caused by human activities such as deforestation and illegal hunting. In addition, sustainable forestry programs and biodiversity conservation projects are being implemented in the country. Ulu Temborong National Park is a prime example of these efforts. It is recognized as one of the world's largest and most pristine protected areas and attracts tourists. 7. Brunei, thanks to its strong economic management and abundant natural resources, has very little national debt. In fact, oil and gas revenues have allowed the country to avoid extensive borrowing to finance its needs. This comes at a time when many countries worldwide are struggling with heavy debts. Brunei not only has fewer foreign debts, but also holds substantial financial reserves in national funds and foreign exchange reserves, making it more resilient to global economic crises. As a result, the country can afford high social welfare costs and development projects without heavy borrowing. 8. In Brunei, due to strict Islamic laws, the importation and sale of alcohol are severely restricted. This prohibition is part of the government's efforts to preserve Islamic values in society. Muslims are strictly prohibited from consuming alcohol, but non-Muslims can import alcohol under certain conditions. Typically, non-Muslim travelers are allowed to import a limited amount of alcohol for personal consumption. For example, each individual may import up to 2 liters of alcohol into Brunei. While these laws generally restrict tourists, Brunei strives to create a sustainable environment for travelers to prevent a decline in tourist attractions. 9. One of the unique features of living in Brunei is that citizens of the country do not pay income tax. This feature is directly due to Brunei's vast oil and gas revenues, which cover many government expenses. Oil revenues have not only eliminated the need for the government to collect taxes from citizens, but have also enabled the government to provide generous subsidies and free or subsidized public services to the people. This system has led to a high level of overall welfare and less economic pressure on the people. The absence of income tax has also positively impacted attracting foreign labor to the country. February 23rd marks Brunei's National Day, a significant occasion celebrated as Independence Day and a grand national holiday. This day commemorates the nation's independence from British rule in 1984. It has since been cherished as one of the most important national events. Celebrations include military parades, cultural performances, traditional music, and local dances, showcasing Brunei's national pride and cultural identity. The day also provides an opportunity to honor the Sultan and the nation's leaders as symbols of national unity. People from across the country gather for these celebrations, and this day stands as a testament to Brunei's independence and progress. Beyond National Day, Brunei celebrates various cultural and religious festivals. Important Islamic holidays, Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha, are marked with religious ceremonies and family gatherings. The Sultan's birthday and other national holidays are also observed, as well as special events and cultural programs. While Brunei offers a high quality of life and a safe environment, making it an attractive destination for migrants, it also presents certain challenges, such as strict immigration laws and an economy heavily reliant on oil and gas. Moreover, the conservative culture and hot, humid climate may pose difficulties for some. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and share your thoughts.